because like technically footwork could be standing as well, right? But if we're talking about breaking, you know, we're normally referring to footwork being like we're starting in this position. So if you ever, you know, hear anybody saying like, yo, like he had like pretty dope down lock, or you know, he or she had really dope footwork, they're typically referring to this position right here, where if I'm standing up and if I'm doing any type of footwork up here, this would be considered top rock. Okay, so just a little bit of like vocab for you guys. Yeah, I'll hop right into it. So, for you guys, I actually want to challenge the three of you since we've gone over this already. So I'm going to give you a slightly harder variation that I want you three to try. And then for you two, you're going to just focus on like the basic roll form. Okay. So we're going to go over 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, and 6 step. Okay, back to back to back to back. So when it comes to, I'm going to start with what I think is the easiest. So out of those 4 steps, let's start with the 6 step. I think 6 step is pretty easy, and then we'll just work our way up. So the very first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take our right leg and we're going to cross it over our left leg just like that, and that's going to be literally step number 1. So from here, I'm going to take this left leg and I'm kicking it all the way back. I'm also taking my hands and I'm placing them in front for balance, and it's going to look like that. So that's step 2, right? Step 3, my right foot is then going to come across my left foot. Step 4, I'm taking my left foot and I'm putting it behind my right hand, just like that. Step 5, I'm bringing in my right foot, just like this, where I'm sitting on it. And step 6, you bring that left foot back in, okay? So if we go over it one more time, if I go a little bit faster, it will look like step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I also just want to show you a slight version difference that I personally prefer to do. And instead of us coming back to the place where we started, we're going to end up to the right of wherever we start. So if I demonstrate, it's going to look like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Personally, I think that this feels more natural and more comfortable. But I always just like to give my students an option on what, like, I guess, variation you prefer to stick with. A lot of people typically like this after I show it to them because I think most people out here only know like the original way. Apparently this version is something that I learned. I used to live in Sweden, so like the Swedish community over there, they were like, yeah, like this is like the European variation of 6 step. So I was like, okay, I like this a lot better than what I'm used to. So then I just wanted to be able to show like 2 different sides to the same step. All right. So let's try both together. And then we're going to do some drills involving the 6 step. And then I'm going to show you a slightly harder version for you guys up front, okay? So we're going to do the traditional way, and then we're going to try the European version right after, okay? So let's go. So step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and one more time. Step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay? So, what I would like for you guys to do, because again, I know that this is not the first time that you guys have done this, is instead of you just doing each individual step, and I think we have a whole class on this before too, where I was talking about variations to like a basic step. So I think, if I remember correctly, the example that I provided for you guys last time was at step 3, you guys would add a cross like that. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that was just like one example. Or another one could be like you kicking your feet up, and that would look like 1, 2, 3. So it would be 1, 2, and then you would continue from there. Oops, I just messed up. Hold on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, personally really love that. And if I do it faster, that will look like this.
Nice.
Boom, 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 okay? So those are all just some ideas and whatnot. What I would like to do involving the sixth step is for the next minute, I would like for us to drill it before I go on to the next step. If you three need an idea of inspiration for you adding something different, I can give it to you. Otherwise, I want you to think of something off the top of your head that you can do to slightly change your sixth step, just to make it look, a little bit more unique. It could be anything, like there's no right or wrong answer. For you two, just focus on the core thing. Or again, you can try this as well if you feel like you definitely have this step, alright? So, I'm gonna put a minute and a half. You guys are gonna start in 3, 2, 1, and go. Added a baby in there. See, I wouldn't even attempt that. That was hard.
And then you start doing.
So you're gonna make it continuous. So with this, I want you. This goes for everybody else as well. I want it to be continuous. So don't think of it as like, okay, I'm gonna do it once and then we're set. I want you to practice going into that flow state of just going 1 and 2 and 3 and whatnot. Also, make sure you're breathing. I know that sounds pretty obvious, but I personally have a really bad habit to hold my breath when I do footwork. It's similar to like when I used to sprint, I would hold my breath. Please make sure you're consciously breathing. You guys got 30 seconds left. There you go. And 5 seconds. Finish strong. 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay? So, that was 6 steps. The next step, in my opinion, out of the 4 steps that I want to show you guys that I think would be the easiest would be the 3 steps. Okay? So, if you guys need a break, you can continue sitting. And if you got it in you, join me please. So for 3 step, again, we're going to start off by taking our right leg and we're kicking out diagonally. And while we kick out, we're going to put all of our weight on our left hand, just like this. Okay? So this is going to be step 1. I personally like to raise my hand for balance. This is not required. This is just something that I personally like to do. Again, if you prefer to put your hands on your hips, if you want to put your hands here, 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 I don't care, as long as this is the form that you're in, okay? So this is going to be step 1. From here, we're going to switch our hands and then switch our feet. Boom. That's going to be step number 2 now. So from here, we're going to switch our hands again. And this is probably the trickiest part of this step. My left foot is going to switch places where my right foot is, and my right foot is going to switch places where my left foot is. And my hips are going to be facing downward. And all the weight is going to still be on your left hand. So we're pretty much flipping our body over and it looks like this. And then after we do that, we put that right hand down. So this is going to set us up to go back into step number 1. So we're going to take this right foot and we're going to kick directly underneath this left arm. Lift that foot. And when we kick, we're going to instantly sit on our left foot. Boom. Just like that. So it's really important, again, that we're all sitting on that foot because this is going to set us up to go back into step 2, which is here. And we switch our feet. And then to go back under again, and 3, 2, 1. Kick, switch, and then we're gonna hop again on 3, 2, 1, go. Right hand comes down, and we're gonna kick under in 3, 2, 1, kick, switch, and up, and kick, switch, up, and kick, switch, and up. Okay, come back to neutral position, which is here. Catch your breath, breathe. Yeah. Again, I feel like even though I've been doing these steps for a while, like I still physically feel it, and if you're not used to this, it's a lot. So that's why I don't want to go too crazy. But again, if anybody here feels 100% comfortable with that step, think of a way that you can tweak it. And I can show some examples again. So if I wanted to slice up my 3-step, off the top of my head, let's see, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, here, here, boom, boom, here. So that little step, that little extra hop, I could use something with music, especially if the beat's really predictable. But again, I think that when it comes to standing out, and I don't even think this relates to breaking or this dance in general, it's like the smallest little things that you can use to add to something that would be considered foundation, it's attractive and it really pops, especially if you're in sync with the music. So, like a lot of people, I think a lot of the times, you're so focused on like trying to think of all these like really big dynamic moves, but I always like the philosophy of like movement over moves. Just, just doing little subtle things. And yeah, so again, with that 3-step, nothing crazy, but 1, 2, and then I went back to 1, 2, and 3. So that was just my little version of taking something and just adding literally like an extra step to it. But again, excuse me, in place of what we're doing, are you good? In place of what we're doing,
Before I didn't know how to do the 3-step, but now I got used to it because I'm a muscle.
yeah, it's just a matter of just really drilling it. A lot of these movements, like the more you practice it kind of just, it sticks on you. So, are we good to go? We're gonna do the same exact thing. We're gonna drill it, 1.5 minutes. We'll put the timer on. Again, you can play with those steps too. Let's start. Actually, you want to sit up. Yeah, right. Because you're leaning all the way back. You want to make sure that your hips are all the way up. just like repetition of what you want.
Because I know
So
like snowboarding helps core.
yeah, so like again, like let me think. I'll show you an example real quick while you guys are resting. So you're saying, how do you make your breaking a little bit more graceful, correct?
Yeah, like
So
it looks like you're like born with it or
okay, so I mean, aside again from you just consistently practicing, I'm gonna use a go down as an example because, for example, when I would teach this go down right here, right? You hear me making any movement when I come down? So like that just comes from me being comfortable with that particular step. Where like, you know, if I show you guys like my students, they're gonna go like, and it's gonna sound like that. Versus me doing the same exact thing, you know, and I'm quiet. So I think it literally just comes from me doing it repetitively.
or like muscle memory. And
Yeah, like you said earlier. So again, like the more and more that you practice something, like your body's gonna get used to it, and you're gonna start doing these movements without even like thinking about it. So if you're just breaking or you're just dancing in general, and then you want to think of a way to get down to the floor, it's no longer going to be you consciously thinking. Your body's just gonna naturally move. So like the more and more that you continue to explore, the more and more of like an arsenal that your body's going to memorize. So if I wanna again come down to the floor, again, that's another one that I like to do, where I literally come down like this, and I'll slide it down here. Or another one would be this. You've seen me do a lot, knee spin, and it's like I feel like I don't have to think at this point. It's not until I'm competing and after like round 7 and 8, that's when I'm like, okay, what can I do to make sure that I'm not repeating? That's when I have to like dive deep. But for the most part, and I don't mean to like deter like the conversation, but if we're gonna talk about like breaking and competing and stuff, I tell everybody that to win a battle, you need a minimum of like 10 strong rounds, 10 strong different sets. So within each set, you want to make sure that you're not repeating as well. Because I've seen judges, like they'll pick somebody out of prelims, and these are B-boys or B-girls that have like a particular set, and a set is pretty much like a personalized choreography that a breaker will create if they're not feeling the music. So, you know, it's something that you can kind of just rely on. And I think sets are important, especially if you want to go into the commercial world too, because I know that for gigs and auditions, if you're not doing the music, if you have a really strong set, you know that you can use this set to get you past like a gig or audition, excuse me. But I think that if you have like a minimum of 10, not necessarily sets, but if you know for a fact that you have like 10 strong rounds, and that could be a set as well to showcase, you're in a pretty good position, because typically it's like there's prelims, which is like round 1. You make top 16, that's another round, and then normally top 8, that's 2 rounds, so then that's a total of 4 rounds so far. And if you make top 4, that might be another 2 rounds. So what are we at? That's 6. Let's say that you get like a tiebreaker, that's 7, and then normally in the finals it's like 3 rounds, 8, 9, 10. So I try to tell people that if you do want to go the competitive route when it comes to breaking or any type of street dance, or just any type of dance in general, to have 10 strong rounds, and to make sure that you have the stamina for that too. So yeah. All right, that's enough time for you guys to break. I don't want to talk too much. Okay, so we did 6-step. We just did 3-step. So the next step that is pretty much identical to the 3-step is going to be 2-step. Okay. So 2-step again it's like hand in hand, the same exact thing as 3-step, but we're just taking out the very last step.
The spin.
So again, we're gonna have our right foot kick out just like this. All right. Then we're going to switch. Now we're going to switch our arms, and instead of us jumping and having our hips face down, we're going to do a really unique movement where this right foot really confusing, so I'm gonna demonstrate. So I'm gonna come around here, just like this, and I'm going to jump off of my left foot and kick my right foot under in 3, 2, 1, just like that. Yes. Or if I demonstrate it, just to make it a little bit easier without the actual jump, if I take it from the top, and this is something that I think is also just helpful for you guys to do if you're low on energy, but you still want to follow like the motion of the two-step. It will look like 1. This is step 1. Then you're switching. 2. Then you're switching your hands again. Now you're gonna turn your hips all the way to the left, just like this. Right foot is up, and you kick under, just like that. So for that example, I didn't necessarily add the hop, but it's still the same exact motion as if you would add a hop. So if I show you both versions, I just want to give you guys an actual visual of how they differ, and I'm gonna do this in real time. Okay, so. So that's with the hop, and then if I'm feeling a little bit lazier, okay.
So the hopping not spinning on your left foot. You're
Yeah.
lifting up your foot.
Exactly. Yeah. So let's try it with the hop first. Okay. Does anybody else need a demonstration? Or do we all have it?
You do it slowly one more time.
Okay. Okay, so this is like everything. So here, I switch. Yep, not yet. Then switch arms. So this is the tricky part. This is coming up, hips are coming up, and we're twisting to our left. Okay, and this right foot, once we're in the air, we're kicking underneath in this direction. So I'm gonna try my best to do it as slowly as I can, but it is hard because I am like supporting my whole body in one arm. So this is me going as slow as I can in 3, 2, 1. Oh my God,
Okay.
that was hard. Yeah, so, but typically we're not gonna go that slow. I mean, you could, I guess, to try to wow people, or if you're just playing for the music, but I personally wouldn't recommend it. And then from here, again, switching our feet, switching our arms, then we're coming around to our left. And I think another good example that I want to throw at you guys is I think that this is doing somewhat similar to like a cartwheel. So I don't know if you all know how to cartwheel here, but when you cartwheel, it's a similar feeling how you're shifting weight and momentum from one side to another. And you're not relying solely on force because you're generating the momentum with the jump. You're twisting. So, boom. Versus like it being super forced. Like I'm not really doing much after I twist in the air. My body kind of just does its thing because of the momentum that we create. Okay? So,
do you try to do like a half turn or a 3/4 turn? Like if you start facing this way, you try to end up facing that way, or
I remember you asking this before too. Hold up. Because I remember, I think at one point, I don't remember if it was near you, but I think I was doing like
I did a full 360 at the beginning.
yeah, and then I think I was doing like a quarter. No, I was doing like 3/4, and then we were going back and forth. It feels like all right. Let me demonstrate it one more time for you. So 1, 2.
That's like 180.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Okay. So I hope that answers it. So let's try it. Timer on the clock. And you get super tired. Again, you can all rely on, you know, the forgive me, the other version. There we go. Yeah. All right. So we all know how to do it. Does anybody need to see it one more time? If so, it's okay. All right. So 3, my right and I'm jumping over it. So if we just, again, this is, ideally, this step is very difficult to do it slow, so just forgive the sloppiness that you're about to see. So if we bring this here, just like that, and then we shift our weight. Now all our weight is here. So when we're getting ready for the jump, we're literally lifting our hips and our left foot up to hop over this right foot. So let's just try that really slow in 3, 2, 1, boom, just like that. So once this right foot is over here, we're then gonna come forward and then shift our weight back to the left. And then our right foot is now back over here. And then from here, we're gonna keep going. We shift again, jump over, shift again, and then, yeah. So the goal again is to have it continuous.
That's fun.
That's fun?
I like it. I guess it's different.
I mean, I noticed that, I don't know if it's because we're older, but my kids, they love the one step. And I don't know, again, if this is, like, I don't know everybody's age here, but, like, even when I learned this step, and I started dancing when I was 20, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, and I'm not sure if it's just like a me thing, or if it's like an older person thing, but like all my kids, not like my children, but like my kid students, they adore that step. So,
You're so flexible.
I suppose, yeah, like they're still growing and their energy's through the roof. Okay, let's try it. I'm gonna demonstrate it one more time, and then I'm gonna put a minute and 30 on the clock. And then I want to show you, actually, before we do that, I want to show you the reverse version. So the reverse version is a little bit trickier. So I'm going to start in this hook position, right? So do we have any righties? No, excuse me, any lefties here? Any lefties? No? Okay. I was going to say, at any point, if I'm demonstrating something, if you guys prefer to switch your leg, because like you notice that one side is more dominant than the other, just sort of, you know, like you can do that. Because I know like some students, they feel like they have to like mimic me and like exactly how I'm doing it, but if they're able to just stop me by like using the mirror to reverse yourself, that's fine too. Okay? So again, I'm here, right? I'm then going to take this right foot, I'm going to unravel it, and I'm bringing it this way, just like that. And I'm bringing it all the way around. I'm putting a lot of pressure on my front knee. Okay, so I'm here, and then it's the same exact thing, where I'm having this foot jump over this foot, just like that. Then you shift here, bring it all the way around, you come forward, and go under. So it's really important that when you're doing it reverse, that you're sliding on this part of your foot. Because if you're not sliding, you're gonna get stuck. Okay?
Can you do it smoothly so I can?
Yeah, I got you. So if I do the whole thing in motion now, at a normal speed, it will look like this. Slow. Yeah, it's hard to. It's a lot of stress on the knee when I go slow. And I don't know if anybody's realized this by now, but with most of the steps that we're gonna go over, the faster you do it, the easier it is for the most part. This doesn't mean that you have to like rush through it, but as long as we're going at a consistent rate versus me breaking it down. That's why doing footwork demonstrations are really exhausting. But I want you guys to see it slow, but typically we're not going to ever be doing it that slow. Yeah.
One step, it reminds me like a baby version of the flare in a way.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I know how to do it like well, will I be able to like practice on the flare? Like keep on practicing?
gonna demonstrate it one more time. I'll show you the normal way and then I'll show you reverse. So again, the way that I like to go into it, I kind of start off by going like this, and then I generate my momentum by putting all my weight here. I don't know if you notice, and then I whip to my right, and that gives me like a good first jump, and then I just keep going. So again, just like that. And that first jump is always my easiest, and then it just gets harder because you're trying to keep that momentum up. But again, if I'm here, right? And I even like lift my my thigh and my butt up with my foot. I sit down and I switch all the way to the right. And it gives me a really clean first jump. Just like that. So I'm gonna demonstrate it one more time. Alright? And now I'm kinda good. But it's way easier than a flare. Like, it's, I mean, I guess you can make the comparison, but it's like one step is here, flare is like here. But yeah. And then again, for the reverse, I'm starting hook. And then I'm gonna shift my weight to the left when I start. 3, 2, 1. So again, I'm here, I release, I'm here, and then I'm putting all the weight on my front knee, my left front knee. Forward, like that, this hurts, this comes around, you jump, just like that. And then, this is coming all the way around again, all the weight is here, just like that, you shift, you slide under. Just like that. By the way, can you slide your foot? Because I noticed that you're sliding and you're not sliding. But is it because of the material, or is it just like it's hard to keep your body up? What would you say?
I think you have to put like tape, like masking tape on the side.
Okay. I don't mean to pick on you. I just noticed. And okay. No, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. So let me put the timer on. Okay? So, minute 30, everybody can alternate between reverse and the regular, okay? You all good?
Yeah.
You good? You holding your leg, you good? Okay, so just stick with, again, no pressure, just stick with what you're able to do, alright? So, 3, 2, 1, and go. So typically, the way that I like to teach is after I teach a couple of like core movements or moves, I like to create a cipher, and I like to challenge everybody to try to showcase some of the stuff that they learned by mixing it together, because I'm a really big advocate of freestyling. So I don't know if you two are like beginner dancers in general. I don't know if you guys have been dancing for like X amount of years and you guys are more comfortable doing choreography, or I don't know if you guys are already super comfortable with your freestyle ability, or if it's just like a mix of both. But whatever the case is, I really love to do this towards the end of class, where again, I think this is a really healthy way to challenge you to be able to retain information and then apply it in like your own style in your own way. Because like I don't want you guys to be clones of me. That's something that I keep like drilling to everybody's head, that it's dope that if I inspire you in any way, shape, or form, but I don't want you to look exactly like me. And I think that's kind of like my small conflict with me being like a choreographer, because like I do teach choreo at some of the other studios that I work at, and I honestly just, I'm not the biggest fan of it, respectfully, just because I would rather see everybody stand out in their own way, by me like giving you tools and then you doing whatever you want with those tools, because I want to see y'all shine, versus you guys just taking after something that I created and then you're able to emulate that. Yeah, so if we can get, yes.
Can you just go through really quickly?
Everything? I got you. Yeah, I got you. I was gonna go first just to give you like a small, yeah, so if we're kind of already in a circle, which is perfect. I think this is also a good tool to try to think on your own of like how would you be able to connect these steps together. So my thing is that I don't, if you do this is okay, but if possible, I want to see how everybody takes a different approach to connect the 1 step to the 6 step, the 6 step to the 2 step, 2 step to the 3 step, or if somebody chooses to go in a different order, or maybe somebody might want to throw some random floor work or random footwork in between each step. But the thing that I'm mainly looking for is everybody to be able to do the 1, 2, 3, and 6 in some way, shape, or form. And they don't all have to connect like from step to step, but at some point I do want to see everybody throw it in there. And I know that this is super controversial, but I am a big advocate of mixing styles. So even though this is technically labeled as a breaking beginner class, if you two, I think I explained this to all you guys already, but like if you two have like another dance background where you excel in a particular foundation, like that's okay to implement that here, just to give you something more to work with, because I don't expect you to know anything. And both of you just said like this is your first breaking thing. So again, like if you want to do, I don't know, contemporary crump, like popping house, just to give you, you know, just something to go off of, and then you go into the steps, you're more than welcome. So I don't want you to feel stuck that, okay, I have to do what he just taught us, like, yeah. So I'll go first. Normally you guys make me go first anyway. And again, my goal is just, I want you guys just to be loose, have fun with it, try not to think too much. And I'm gonna go over each step real quick, and then I'm just gonna freestyle, and yeah, so again, let's start with the 1 step, so we just want the 1 step, and if you guys want to record, yeah, I was gonna say that, yeah. So, again, 1 step, here, okay, and then we also hold on the reverse, starts up here, okay, so again, that's 1 step, 2 step, 1, 2, And I'll demonstrate in a second. Let me just catch my breath. Not unless anybody wants to go along with my breath. Here, hold it long. Thinking about it? I love how everybody's practicing on the side instead of just coming to the middle. It's crazy because it really does, and there is a big psychology about the cipher and just having that attention. So this is another reason why I do that, because a lot of people, I mean, I know how scary it can be to, like, you know, if you're at a competition or, yeah.
I did my first battle.
You did, yeah, you did. I'm proud of you, yo. Yeah, like I brought us to like her first,
On Christmas Day.
yeah, there was a battle for Christmas, and I was like Ashley, like, you should do it, and she's been training under me for a while, so I was like,
Yeah. Oh,
yeah,
I was a little bit nervous at first, but I got conquered from my dream.
yeah, yo.
So yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
If I could do it, you could do it.
All right, I will.
Just dance. Don't not care about winning, just dance.
Yeah, the facts.
Just like practice like the choreography, the ideas, and then just like showcase them. Don't care about winning. Don't care about the grand prize.
I'm not even there yet. All right, so here we go. missed that? Oh crap, it did. I'm so sorry.
Listen, I'm right where I wanted to be. It's right here. Yes.
Holding us in suspense.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What's she gonna do
What
next?
you gonna do? Catch your breath.
I thought I timed it correctly. I guess not. Again, my bad. I normally like look for mixes before I teach that end at the exact time class ends.
Whoa. That would have been great.
I'm so sorry. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna just put on whoever pops up.
Music, shows, fame, happiness, music, staying home, music, bands, shows, boring, faith, music, fear, friends, and music.
I think this song has a lot of.
Me?
Just in general. Yeah. just wanted to say, again, this is the first class of the year. I actually preferred it to be like this. I just like smaller classes sometimes, a little bit more intimate. And again, thank you guys for coming. And lastly, if you guys want to continue to dance, I host an open style session right over there. So the second after he's done, and the next, like he should be done technically now, but he normally goes over by accident. You guys are more than welcome to join us, and I'll be in the next room till 11:30. And until I guess his music dies, we could just rock out in here. But technically class is over. I could keep the music going if you guys want to keep dancing, or if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns. What else did I want to say? I also record my classes for YouTube, so if you guys want the footage, I can give you my info. Lastly, not that this is no pressure for anybody to join, but I believe on January the 14th, there is a battle happening here in Long Island City.
A top rock.
Yeah, there's a top rock battle.
But I heard it might be a Bonnie and Clyde for one. I heard rumors about it. Tabby told me about it. They might be a Bonnie and Clyde.
Okay, so is anybody familiar with that terminology, like a Bonnie and Clyde battle?
It's a boy and a girl, they're dancing together.
Yeah.
Versus another Bonnie and Clyde.
So yeah, it's pretty much just like one guy, one girl, and I believe that's happening on the 14th, and that's located at the Ladies of Hip Hop Studio, which is like about a mile, I think, east of us. So it's like walking distance. If anybody's interested, I think I have all of your info. I can send you guys info as well.
I'm interested.
And I think that is it. Yeah, every Monday again I'm here. And again, my name is Brandon. I go by Static. And yeah, thank you guys.
Great, thanks, Brandon.
Yeah.
That was so fun.
Yes.
Can we get said info?
Yes, for sure.
Instagram or whatever, whatever is.
I prefer the gram. I will.
What's your name? Ashley.
Reese. Nice to meet you. I'm Bella. Wilma? Reese. Nice to meet you. I'm Bella. Max. Nice to meet you. Reese. Reese. No.
I'm taking it.
I'm trying to do this. Okay. I'm so bad.
Pretty soon after we started, which was like 2 I did mostly house.
Yeah, I think that. Very awesome.
Wait for what step? Is this for the one step? It depends, to be honest. So, like, for example, with some movement, I won't even switch. Alright, you're very welcome. Got you. Awesome. So, like, also, Ash, can you just let me know when he clears, and then I'll go in there. So, like, there's some footwork where I won't, like, switch my arms at all. So, for example, I might do something like this, and then I will randomly switch if I want to just, like, maybe go at a different direction. So, there's no, like, concrete rule that you have to switch. It honestly just depends on the type of movement that you're going for. So, like, again, you might want to hold your arm here and then start with your feet, like that.
Put my hands on the ground for instance.
So, if you're trying to do a particular step, then it doesn't matter. But if you're just doing, like, whatever, if it's just random, you're freestyling, have a good night, ladies. Thank you for coming. If you're just trying to do, like, whatever.
So what about spacing?
So for 3-step, for example, first I put my arm down, and then it would be 1, And then from here, then I switch my arms. And then I switch my legs.
So it's a hand.
So it's hand, leg, and leg, and leg.
Like this?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so there's actually, you missed this class too, but I had people train like this, a movement like this. So if I go slower, it gets you into like that movement when you would switch your arms and your legs, but it's almost one after another. So if I go really fast, it looks like I'm switching at the same time, but there's like maybe a half a second to 1 second difference if I'm dancing really quickly. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, we can keep working and just be mindful that you might start getting these. Yeah, I know. Your face is like, I don't want it, but
No, I don't care.
if you say so, because some people are like, I don't want it, and I'm like, well, you know.
I used to practice when I was young. So I played
On the monkey bars. Two?
Yeah, two. Then you.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Hey, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, the first thing that I thought of was, it's called, I don't know the name of it. but I know what you're referring to. Yeah.
How was your class?
Yeah. I'm gonna switch real quick.
Oh yeah. Are you kidding me? I'm still trying to get the turtle. Oh yeah. That's it. I'm not getting the turtle. I'm dying. You put your arms here, the second arm is here, and you go like such so hard. For me, it's taken like 3 months. Yeah. Well, not 3 months, sorry. I was trying to do 2 months of like my legs bent, and now I gotta try to do them like straight legs. It is kind of such so hard.
It's like,
there should be like or somebody in the chat. Wait, I think it's the class.
I'm literally 10 minutes left in the season finale. I'll probably end my next.
How's that?
It's good. I feel like the second season is a lot more drama. Because it's like, the first one is literally them finding out what happens and then them playing the games. So this one is like now trying to figure out how they can leave. And more like drama.
I just like never like to act. In the live action? Yeah. I like to act.
They get better in the second season. Like, they're a little bit more seasoned in like
Maybe.
I'm gonna learn it sitting down.
Okay.
Everything okay?
So I'm doing everything like
Happy New Year, brother. My bad.
I got these niggas scared to drop like they Benjamin Juice. I'm one of the man with the butterfly knife. Don't let me fuck up your life. I put your heart in a bucket of ice. I might be in a 5-star with a couple of dice. It's Lord Biggie. Ill nigga up in the mic.
Yo, what up, everybody? Give me 2 seconds. I'm still running around, and I'll catch up a chat.
Sit over the Polo White Fleece. Fly niggas stay like the Venus Versace. Need a stronger aerosol. The man the center of the body is the god, nigga. Why would I ever have to cop a chain again when the QB chain birth most the chains in the game? No post office, we stamp for time. Took a slice out of the big apple, made apple pies, family size. Leather bombers and Nike Sacai. Dangerous corners, you better pray that tomorrow arrive. Rap Sugar Ray Robinson, nothing sweet. Y'all too out of shape to even box with me. Heavyweight, I know my way around the ring. Just like Shorty know my way around the store. Making hits with him, boy, all he gotta do is hit record. Record breaking news, had to show up just to fill a void. Confused, boy, little boys, y'all better keep your poise. Leave me out of the weasel shit. Be cool when you see me, I'm hot at all that rap diva shit. The hood know you pussy, so we don't borrow, believe in it. Locked in on the instrumental, I took back the key to this. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have proud the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at, you fuck around me, Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. What I'm saying, your top 3, I'm not number 1, how could you post that? I would have proud the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go at, you fuck around me, Joe Black.
AB, what up, man? Sarah, welcome. Mike, what up, brother? Nah, yo, Mike, it's all good, man. No rush.
This goes out to you. 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 Your brains on the top with short like leprechauns. As I bust so cold Willie's thugs and rap a dog. Get in that ass, kick fast like Ramadan. It's that rap phenomenon. Don-Dada. Fuck pop. You got to call me Francis M.A. White intake like toast. So high. Shoot out, stay low, and keep firing. Keep extra clicks for extra shit. Stick to the flip on that neck with that grip on rap. The look shake. Ain't no telling where I may be. May see me in DC and Howard Homecoming with my man Capone drumming fucking something. You should know my steamer. Went from 10 G's for flow to 30 G's to show. To 4 G's with hoes I've never seen before. So, Jesus, get off the road from me up. Clean us before I squeeze and bust. If the beef between us, we can settle. With the chrome and metal shit, I'm looking hot like kettle shit. You delicate, you better get 2 cent shit. You still kettle shit, I got more lives to bring the same shit. I got kick in the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa, don't get me no more. Kick in the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa, don't get me no more. Kick in the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa, don't get me no more. Kick in the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa, don't get me no more. crazy for your loving, and I'll get to you somehow. I told you that I love you. I don't know what else to say. Please don't keep me begging for your love this way.
I swear I didn't do anything. And the mix is still playing. Hold up. I'm gonna take over then.
Oh, it's not so easy now. Come on, let me see 2 rounds.
Bluetooth disconnected.
Oh shit, it's not that true.
Trying to go to.
Shit, it's gonna connect my going to.
Connecting go to.
This is 15, right? Yeah. It always makes me like forget it and then I have to reconnect.
Yeah, we got one too.
Oh yeah, there's some music. You can hear me first.
Bluetooth mode.
Yeah, that's how I spot my head spin and just say, motherfucker. That's a radio. Motherfucker. Wait,
Zach, you good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just it's a little slow.
I'm bad.
No, that's not it. That's
Wait,
not
where's
it.
Kong? I think his phone might still be.
I'm trying to fucking squeeze. Just please.
He's dancing.
It just all doesn't coordinate.
Squeeze your butt and pump your hips. Oh.
Well, need to lift more weight with my life.
Why y'all don't just have a?
Dude, like you saw those memes like guys on grocery baskets.
That's what I'm trying right now.
Uh-oh. I'm sorry, I shared too much. Okay.
Line in.
Now the chord isn't playing. Look, this is plugged into here. And it's set up via the.
What happened to the music?
What up, y'all? I'm trying to fix it now. What up, happy New Year, y'all? Yeah, it's playing. It's playing, but it is not.
Wind up, wind up.
Bluetooth mode. Line in.
Like, got it.
I'm gonna do it again. Turn it on.
Let's go. Got it. How they feel?
Because normally it's the Bluetooth or something. And it's gonna be the 15.
Oh, no. You got picky, bro. You got picky. You should have just got
Can you ask for that's for the wire, for like the power cable?
Who's the wire?
Listen, you get the music when you get out your corner.
Yeah.
Why y'all making it a like the whole like group is listening?
That sounded pretty grand. Like out of nowhere, like.
Nah, it's only because like I'm trying to get her to cipher more, and she normally goes to the corner, and I'm like, respectfully, I want her to like dance with the best. New year, new static, yo. I don't care anymore.
Same static.
That's funny. They didn't have it? Oh, she's coming? Okay. Yeah. There we go. Gracias.
You're welcome.
It's okay. Yeah, I think that's the reason why. Yeah.
It's a small elbow pad though.
And then this is
No. Nigga, you need that shit. I know.
He just showed his tricep and say that's his elbow back.
It doesn't sound like it, but it
They even make games inside. This is my elbow back. Tricep.
Bluetooth mode.
Yep, there it goes.
Wait, your try?
real hot in here.
Sorry.
It's humid and New Year's and everybody was hot.
Jesus.
Drop one right there straight.
Oh, up. Window.
Be careful. Whoa. Hey. Yo. Slow down.
I think it's because there's another phone connected.
Go.
Con, can I see your phone for 2 seconds?
No, she's doing something right
Huh?
It's either something that's already been connected to it.
Well, this is live right now, so I know it's not this, and my Bluetooth is off, and it's because there's another device that's connected to this. It's off? So, somebody else...
Does the music worry about you?
There's no music, there's no dance.
I don't hear the music worry about you.
There's no
Make me the sing set.
Actually, I have an idea. I forgot I have a backup phone, which should work.
Oh, aren't you producing music? BMC slacking, bro.
You said BNC Slack? That's cute.
That's the diamond.
About to play for Madden.
Yeah. Do you have access to, do you have the YouTube app?
Yeah.
Alright, there's a mix in particular. Because if anything, you should have this though, right? Yeah, so I'm gonna go on my playlist. And
I gotta see if I'm doing this.
now we're
Switch. I gotta see if I'm doing this next.
oh, you gotta.
Yeah, no good.
Line in.
Oh, damn, man. You're getting up windmill? Left side.
Can I get a tap? Cause when I get it, I just walk, y'all hit the deck. Can I get a big up and the buck? And if you hold it up the wall, get the fuck up. But the sickle something deep with the war sign. We be getting on down, and you attack. Woke up in the club and they all laugh. But the natural already sworn now. Can I get an ever? Can I get an L? Though we get blazed up, you know that shit tastes well. Better check the pros, your sneakers are laced well. Cause tonight we track run and get breakers up. All in all, have a ball, drink a case of up. Water wall, have a brawl, type of waves in hell. Wild out in your womb till you break a shell. Wild out with your boys till the ladies yell. sure. Can I get a clench fist up in the air? Can I get into this with my peeps share? Can I make you get up and just trash the place? Blow it up, go nuts like you masturbate.
What does it take to be a hip-hop DJ? Well, first you have to know that DJ stands for disc jockey, high jockey. And that the discs that these DJs spin aren't compact discs, but old-fashioned records. This is the story of how to create and break beat.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna.
Then you're in the feeling the one. You want.
This is not even my case.
Pull it out, cock it back and just blast away. Stop looking so down, nobody passed away. Now I wanna see y'all get down alright. Get loose, get live, don't frown or fight. Whether y'all straight sober or oozing high, drink a bruise or booze with you.
By cutting, scratching, mixing, and stunning. And after that, here now is Mr. Art of being a hip-hop DJ.
There we go. Perfect.
to pieces. You would think like I can let these fuckers laugh while these empty buffering like fuck a tab, cause I rock them. Rock them, only you can lick this. Excuse my French, yo, I'm coming like they grease this through Christmas. Now with this, ignite me like me. I blew up the spot, the screech, yo. From leaving skin, over this track, it's tingling, but I'll wheel and come again. I take my spidey senses tingling, kid, I'm live, like at the Apollo. But the tips are hollow, time to kill a song, why tomorrow when I rap something hard act to follow. You can never buy my style because it's swallow, not the swallow. So, ooh, what you gonna do when you see that food sex come through? Ooh, what you gonna do when you see that food sex come through? I'm from the land of them straight razor face bad niggas. When hammers on your waist, yeah, waist red niggas in the race, scared niggas. Them snakehead niggas that take care niggas to them break bread, but it's niggas make dead niggas and hate black niggas, brown niggas, high yellow niggas, and them red niggas. Don't tell her when the bullet come and be prepared niggas, cause when it do it's coming land, sea and air niggas. That's everywhere niggas. And my motherfucking legendary yeah niggas, make it very clear niggas. Been looking at y'all in my rear view mirror niggas, wanna be a millionaire. I'm already there niggas. I'm a debonair nigga, a bear taking more than my share. Looking here, yeah, I know it ain't fair, nigga. Neither is a bald eagle with a hair trigger haystack. Try to find a needle up in there, nigga. Leave you up in there, nigga. Show me the puppet that don't need a puppeteer, nigga. Shed another tear, nigga. I'm in the field with a shield and a spear, nigga. I'm in your girl with her heels in the air, nigga. I am such a bear, nigga. You in a battle telling me you not ready like you figured I'm a bear with you. I don't care, nigga. You now listening to the sounds of the money making jam trillionaires, nigga. Gentlemen of an extraordinary league. You never see me blowing on no ordinary weed. What I'm smoking ain't a product of no ordinary seed. Your boy is heavy tree. I'm feeling merry as a Tyler Perry scene, man. Monetary gang green. We tried to launder the cash and never came clean. So now I'm in the story with all them cats before me and smoke. Purgatory for doing the same thing. on this Mr. Blabberman from the house, and you tuned in to my man DJ Uragana, DJ Zappy from Solo Gas Records, Boom Bap Appeal Mixtape Volume 2. Salute from the Netherlands, y'all. Bless up. Peace. Bam.
Monday when you're free, I would like to bring you here.
0.
Yeah, 0. 86.7.
That's it?
Yep. Yeah, Keith. How are you doing, by the way? I'm alright. I'm still, you know. Yeah. Are you free tomorrow by any chance? I wanna go to round 1 with you. I'm free all day, so that's fine. Just let me know.
Sinatra.
Look, we so suited and booted and yeah, the truth is, it's that uncut raw straight from Ruthless. Record, so check it, man, you know it's easy. When you hear that over L, look, you know it's easy. I'm back on the West Coast, it feel good. The little homie said, fuck switches, we on wood. I get love from the rips and the die moves. My big niggas know what to do when I slide through. From Vegas to Denver, yeah, we all up in it. And this shit, it ain't gon' stop, so we just gon' continue. Defend the rules and set niggas straight. Putting pussies in their place, outlaws and they.
Yeah, it's time to move out, get them going. Covert, they never know what kind of shit I'm on. Daily routine, some routine chest stop. Junkies on the head, bone nine to the neck pop. ability is simply bougie. Y to the O-U-N-G, another G to the U-N-S. Let's back up shorty from the naughty like Shorty. Barry Gordy with a 40 getting paid so naughty. Claim you shoot more rounds than an Uzi. Stop the violence, cause it can't do me. New York to LA, say what I play. So get your runaway smooth like a Billie Holiday. You couldn't bag me, boy, with a hefty. Train like Rocky, but still can't step to me. So take a hit, money, leave it alone. And play like Stephanie Mills and find a home. Plus I never boogaloo with Yaku and mix with the tricks in the alphabet stew. When I design the army, I can reign, but never have more beef than Saddam Hussein. You're not capped, so prepare for a cat scare when I turn your brain in the Mugu got pan. Finger licking the pace like there is no other. Mecca in the soul brother. Feel the force when the words distort. Messiah of the jungle made out of
Dance with the beat?
Yeah.
Breakdance fighting. Breakdance fighting is good. I like going to breakdance training and there's no music.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Music this straight. Smoke minded nigga, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20 bare minimum. Call hits for beat, ask for. I don't follow trends, my nigga. The pendulum. If the bitch bag a dick shot, I'm gon' give her some. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister. Yeah, alright, my flow sinister.
Peace, everybody, what's up? Ken Swift over here in the place to beat break like West. Representing 7 Gems out in NYC. Big shout out to Rock 42 and in the circle.
B-boy flow master for funky fanatics. Giving shout out to Rock Force Crew and bands in the circle. Always keep it funky, keep it original, and keeping that hip hop going. Baby, you heard flow master. And I'm out. Yeah, yeah.
I'm tired.
Static.
Hold up. It's the aux that's super sensitive. It's not my fault. Who said my name? It's not my fault. Like.
This is B-Boy Feroz representing Mighty Human Kings. Shout out to Rock Force Crew, to Bands, putting on a dope jam called Bands in the Circle, Costa Mesa, California, June 18th. We're doing our thing. You already know Zulu Kings. We don't come to win. We smoke everybody. Let's do it.
MGK in the building, alright? One love.
representing Freelance. Big shout out to Run Force and Advance in the Circle. See you on June 18th in Costa Mesa. Peace.
What's up, aloha everybody, this is B-Boy Demi Mac, representing B-Rock Crew and the legendary Rock Force Crew. I want to give a big shout out to Vans in the Circle and DJ Flo.
song's about to, yeah.
DJ.
ver. Fala mal da gente que eu pego o alfabeto e faço tu comer. Até o microfone vai ter que engolir.
Excited for a night in? And didn't realize your movie date would hog all the snacks? Keep the drama on screen. We got you. At your door with your favorite movie snacks in minutes.
Chat, I'm out. I'm ending stream. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Thank you for your energy. Make sure you pay. No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. More job. That's my job. One thing I don't want to sorry. They put my designated asshole as responsibility. You're breathing.
If you want house, you gotta come tomorrow.
Let me do it. You had on cook.
Still only rounds too.
Oh man, next time, Rick, just get along.
Yeah, and die.
What?
You know that's the only way you can get out of that.
Tommy, don't be a poser, cause don't be like Angel. She always like next time, and then she goes to the corner. That's why she left.
Wait, I forgot. I was busy.
Oh my Uber. I just home after. Friends driving you home. Yo, peace out, man.
Have a good night, man. Again, happy New Year, dude.
I want to get in my selfie. Guys, I'm in this video. Everyone,
See your jacket?
under the assumption having a seat.
Oh, is the train? That's what we do all the time. Look where they
Alright, man.
Peace, brother.
Thank you again for the gift. I appreciate it.
Yeah, probably.
I might come through tomorrow. I think I'm gonna try to come through tomorrow as well.
Alright, I don't know about becoming.
Okay.
Maybe. I'm about to shop right now.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, I'm still again recovering from solar horn. Like that.
I didn't do a good like recovery day the day after. I need to start. Take a bath maybe.
Yeah.
Alright, man. I'll catch you.
Alright, man.
Right. And so Rocket was hosting, and Robbie was hosting, and Black was hosting all of that. And so now they have
Damn, I wish I fucking recorded before. That was funny. It's like we don't waste time. That's where I went. That's no
Yeah. I just like have to pack them all down with my
That's dedication. Have you done that before?
It was really good.
Have you done it?
Last year I got cold.
Damn.
But this year I did not get cold.
Man, how long are you waiting out there? How long were you waiting out there when you went?
I've been dancing for like 5-6 years, and certain things I just learned, I haven't learned, and I'm like, why didn't I learn this when I first started?
What are you talking about?
Like certain foundation, like when Modega was teaching me how to do the turtle baby face thing both ways.
That's why.
Really?
Yeah. Thank you.
How was it?
You mean the class?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little hard for me for now.
So it goes back to like what I was saying, like you know, you just gotta make sure that. Alright, man. Have a good night. Thank you for
I'll be
coming.
here next week.
Alright, man. See you next week. Alright, brother. But yeah, every I'm sorry. And yeah, I was gonna say it's more about just repetition. So like even like if you're gonna like practice your popping, like just take like even like 10 minutes a day to just like go over like some of the stuff, and I'll send you the video too, so that way like you have your own video, and then you have like the I meant to come to you earlier because I wanted to go over like the threads that I showed you in my room, because I think that like with your style if you get into the habit of like using like more threads to connect to the floor, it will go like really, really well. Yeah. Yeah. All right, brother. Happy New Year, brother. Yeah. Word. I'll clear out the room. Dang. Also, this is for you and Ashley. This is Ashley. Wait, is she still here? Ashley, here, this is for you.
How you doing?
Yeah. 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 I forgot to give it to you guys. It's holding the horn. So, yeah, and again, thank you guys for coming. And yeah. So, yeah, just like a memory. Like, it's rare for me to have Polaroids because I shoot all the time, but I rarely print them out, and I want to start printing out more of my photos. So, yeah. Yeah, but I don't know, like, Soul in a Horn, like, every single time that I've gone, it's always been, like, it's always really, really good.
Yeah, so...
Did you guys end up going to another club after you left? No, you went home?
Yeah, my friend is tired.
Okay.
Yeah, so, but it's okay, because if I stay here, I will drink.
Oh shit. Yo, so yeah, cause I thought that you guys went to another club after. That's what I thought when you left.
Actually, when she came, she just left another club. It's a hip hop club.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's her second club. Yeah, so she.
Alright, bro.
So she.
You too. Alright, Jay. Yeah, I'm about it. Let me know.
Put that shit on my Twitter
Yeah,
too. Like,
yeah, I'm
definitely.
Yeah, that was like one of the main reasons why I was hyped. Cause I'm like, both of y'all been telling me to get one for years, and now I got one. So now I was telling him about like I'm down.
Switch,
Yeah. So.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, yo. That I didn't get home till like a little later, cause remember I had to take the train. And then we took the train actually back here, and then the trains were running so late, and then we had to drive back to my place. And yeah, it was like maybe like 5:15-ish. Yeah, but it was worth it though, 'cause I had fun. So.
Yeah, I really want to stay.
Bye. Have a good one.
Let me know the next time you're in New York.
I'll come here next time.
And don't be scared to battle me.
I'm not scared.
All right, I see you. But